We're playing some Ivankov again into OP07. As I kind of do some practicing in the background and really kind of hone some Nami, I thought, why not explore more blue? I honestly really wanted to, because of the fact that this list doesn't really change in 07. We didn't get any real support, and I don't think you need to make too many meta changes here. I could see the argument for maybe like one more pudding over not, but I think like with the popularity of Nami, I like the amount of Geons in here. There is a possibility of another pudding, but then you're kind of dropping like another potential searchable target off like a buggy. I think the list is really tight here, and it does a lot of work. Enjoy. Playing against blue Nami to start things off. We're gonna mulligan this hand. They choose to go first. I guess they got Gloriosa. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people talk about this, like going first with Gloriosa. I still don't think that's correct. I think the one card might just be more valuable, but yeah, they're gonna play the Margaret here. That's fine. We get to play out two searchers. The pudding's actually gonna be absolutely insane for us here. So we're gonna do this first. Oh, that would have been real good. We gotta push that back up. I need the Geons. Oh, that's both of my Geons. I need the Geons. So I got a bottom deck like pretty aggressively here. So I'm gonna pull this, turn to the top, and then whatever this is, it doesn't matter. It literally does not matter, because I need to push those back up to the top. At least the pudding will do something. Like if they're going to be playing like Margarets and stuff, like they are going to be like pretty high on cards in hand. So I could honestly just let them spin their wheels for a bit, and I can spin mine. Pretty down for that. Both those Geons being right there is really unfortunate, but oh well. Okay, so they'll take a hit, they'll draw. That's perfect. So that means my pudding is just going to be that much more effective next turn, which is great. So I'm actually going to leave these cards on top. I think the way I'm going to draw them here, I'll draw it like this. Maybe like this eventually. Yeah, maybe like that. So I'll just keep that in my hand. I mean, I'm going to 6 next turn, so there's no real point in drawing the 7 cost card, but like, yeah. So they'll draw 2. I hope they like, I don't know. We'll see what they do. Deathwink and thing. Okay. So I know what you're doing right now, but you have 8 cards in hand. I'm about to put those back. I'm about to put those back, opponent. Draw 5. Undo all that. Attack lead. That's it. So we get a pudding, and what's nice about the pudding is that if we can find if I can find what is it? If I can find a Luffy, I can recur the pudding. So that's gonna be good. But bottom decking with the Geon is gonna be more important here. Right? So it's gonna be drop that and what? Yep. Sure. So we're really just here to like irritate and build board while we assemble pressure here. So we're going to play this out. I'm actually going to play this. We're going to activate, drop this, cancel that. I'm not going to attack, actually. Just going to build board. I'm not anywhere that I don't need to be here. So what I'm going to do here is send bang, bang to the bottom. Right. And then play out this card right here. I guess I'm supposed to place cards on top here. Draw it like that. And then what we can do is we really need to churn through. Once I have the Geon, then I'm more comfortable here. I could have bottom decked this, but I think this is the type of pressure I'm looking for here. So we will return cards this way. Yeah. And then drop that. And the turn. Once they have if they have all this done up, like I will do so on like a big turn. So we will deploy this, drop this, right? So this is a 10k swing. Attack here. So finally let them kind of move through their deck a little bit. They're at 31 cards. They can move through a little bit, but this is a 10k swing. So this is going to require a 9k and a 1k at least. Okay, so this is going to require 3 cards now because they need a 9k because the deck only plays 1 Deathwing now. Unless they're playing multiple. We don't exactly know the list, but... Okay, Spada. Plays cards on top. All right. Guess you don't want them. Okay, down to 12. A little over spot on thing. Okay. Drop that. Draw 2 cards. Nice. And then Perona's just going to push more cards back up top. So I push 5. Perona's just going to push more. So that's going to be the idea here. So we're going to deploy this. Yeah, we're just going to push more cards back, right? Then what we do here is we go... So we go 4... How do we want to do this, actually? I think I do want to use... So we're going to go 2 here for a 9k swing at lead. Yeah, 2 for a 9k swing. Sure. Drawing your cards. 9k. And then I kind of want to play Crocodile because we're going to overwhelm them at some point here. We're going to overwhelm them at some point. And then if we can push to that Gion, like we just push 5-5, it's the top. It's like I need to get to 14 cards to get my first Gion, 14th card, and then 12th card is the next Gion. Sure. I might just go 7 because I can attach 2 onto Ivankov and might just be able to get out like more swings in general because this kind of shuts off the Ivankov attack if I don't. So let's just do that. Right. Draw your cards, do your thing. We're gonna just swing 7s here. And you can counter these out easy, but these are cards that, you know, they're not going to have access to. Once I start alpha swinging, it's going to be pretty good. Okay. White Snake. Nice. Nothing there. I'll swing 7 to 7 again. Nice. Taking a lot of hits here. And I'm coming at them with way more. So I can't attach a Dawn and swing with Charlotte. Nor do I want to really. So drop that and the turn. I guess I could have new comma landed there, but because I need a dig with this card. I do need a dig with this card. Well, let's see. If I can, oh Lord, if I can find a pudding right now, that'd be great. If I can find a Luffy right now, that'd be great. Because if they're hitting me with these peel-offs, like these are the cards that we want to like undo in terms of their value. These are cards that we want to undo. Okay, so let's go. Should be like 1 card deeper. Nice. So let's bottom, send those to the bottom. Now what we can do is go 7k. Just adding back cards to their deck. What this essentially means too is once we get to like the last 5 cards of their deck, like we know it's not like hard events. It is just, you know, let's attach it on here. Attack. It's going to force out a 9k, right? And I'm imagining they can't have too many gavels left. You know, again, they very well could. But okay, gavel pitch. right? Then what we want to do is attach 2 Dawn here, attack. So we should just be able to get a hit in here. It's interesting that they're keeping up so many cards here. Yeah, they're milling a bunch here, so they're gonna give themselves a counter. They're gonna lose that, which is great. I'm essentially gonna get 2 free hits in here, unless they can counter out of this. No trigger, love it. Again, come on, let's go. This is it. This is how you beat Nami. Like, come on, as the Nami player here, as the Nami player here. I mean, I'm messing this deck up. Like, really, I could just be like hitting them with the Inazuma here, but like I could lose this. I could draw more cards. Like, I'm not digging deep enough, but again, it's completely fine. I could drop all these cards. I should drop all these cards. I don't need to red rock like Akaya. Like, I don't need a red rock Akaya, but I could bottom deck all of it, and then let me think here. I could bottom deck all of it, and then I'm drawing like 4 cards a turn, which might be the better play. And if they're just using up all these cards just to draw, I pretty much win here. The plan here is, I mean, they're trying to go for it right now, but the plan here is attach 8 Dawn to lead. That way, if they white snake, I can Charlotte Pudding. I can at least attack with like 1 Charlotte Pudding. They have white snake. Oh, white snake. Okay, they're not hitting me with that, but it should be pretty good. Yeah, they are digging. Glorios is good because we know that their other Kayas are kind of at the bottom here. So, you know, they found themselves a Perfume Femur. They pushed some Kayas back up, but they're not winning it this turn. You have no more triggers to rely on either. That's GG's. That's GG's. If you got a peel off, I mean, come on. You're playing against the Nami Master here. Yep, that's just the way the cookie crumbles. All right. Playing against the fellow blue player. GG's. Red, purple, Luffy choosing to go first. I'm going to mulligan that hand. Yeah, usually we want a searcher to kind of find an Ivankov because you're kind of all in on that combo. I can't even like free swing into this leader either. Like in 6. I mean, you only got 3 life, so let's see if we can make that work to our advantage here. So I think what we want to do first is this. Grab this, return, and then do this. Nice. So based on how we're going to draw this sucker out, we're at 2, right? So you want to draw, yeah, so place this on top. So we're going to draw it like this. And then draw it like this. So 4, 6, 7. And run it out. Yeah, that's it. We're just going to be countering out, emptying out our hand. We'll play out our threats. They'll play out a Zoro. They'll play out a little Zoro Juro. Attacking. It's going to be dumb. But they're going to go to 3 Dawn here if they will do so. Perfect. Be nice. We keep it pushing, like go all in on the combo and that's it. So trash for counter. What we're going to do here is deploy. Honestly, yeah, it's still the same thing here. Yeah, still the same thing. So I can attach a Dawn, attack here. 6 to 6. Nice. They took a hit. They took a lay hit. I'm going to ramp out a bit here. Almost feel like I kind of need to Gravity Blade, depending on the board state, depending on the situation. Might just need to. No blocker. We'll just counter out with this. And I'm wondering if it is the Inazuma. I think it might be. It might. If I go on that turn where I can play it, if I play out the whole Ivankov Inazuma situation, then if I do that whole thing, it's probably better I play out Inazuma, if I'm going to be honest. Might just be better I play out Inazuma now, in all fairness, but okay, hold on. Let's go 2 into this. Let's let's go 2 into this. So kind of need to kill this. Kind of need to, yeah, I kind of need to make something happen here. This way I can at least like attach 4 Dawn. If this survives, I can attach 4 Dawn to the Perona and throw it at this, which I think is correct. So you need to like kill this like ASAP. Like this is at least like if you're throwing up Dawn like this, then I'm like, okay, I can try and like waste like individual events. Like that's 2 rad beams gone to like something like this. So that's good. Like I managed to pull out 2 rad beams, which I guess I could have like attached a bunch of Dawn, pulled out like 1. But it's fine. Yeah, see, like it was getting 4K. So it definitely would have just countered out of that attack. They did that, but that's okay. That is okay. We're gonna trash here. Yep, let that happen. They're at 8 Dawn. They're at a whole turn up, essentially. Skipped a whole turn here. Let's see what they play. Oh, Lord. Give your leader that much. Stop that. That's a hit I'm taking. That is a hit I am taking. Yup, that is a hit I am taking. To 9, I can't count out of that. You triggered a bottom deck that. All right, so I feel much better about the Ivankov that I'm about to draw. Truly feel much better about it. Let's attack into this. We're at 8, right? Yeah. Yep, let's attach 1 Dawn, attacking a lead. I didn't think I would take 2 hits. Makes the Inazuma like much worse. That makes the Inazuma much worse. I really should have just like counted out of something just to enable it. That's the one thing I gotta clue into again. Because this, I'm imagining this Gravity Blade is gonna be dead in our hand for a minute. It's gonna be, yeah, it's gonna be pretty bad. That Zoro also, so much value. So much value. But let's see what happens here. So, you know, okay. All right, so I'm taking 3 hits here. Okay, I'm taking 3 hits here. All right, no trigger. I can count it out of 1. I could probably count out of 1, depending on how they swing it out here. 8K, okay, so I can count out of that. Yeah, I can counter out of that. I'll take this last one here. Yup. This sucks. We need to attach like 4 Dawn each here. And I can't even... I have nothing to get rid of cards in my hand, which is so dumb. So attach 4 Dawn, attack into these. Like I like really need to. They force counters out of their hand if they even have them. Blocker step. Get out of blocker step. Yes. Okay. You can't have much more. Come on. You don't have it. Oh, come on. You had the double dragon? All of that just to kill 1 dragon, eh? The double dragon. You're killing me right now. You're killing me right now. All of that for the double dragon. I mean, they know how to play this. You just swing once here. You don't need to do much more. If I was just able to kill like like I needed all those. I needed to kill both. In all seriousness, I needed to kill both. Oh Lord, I'm just dying to that next turn. I'm just dying to that next turn. Yeah, you don't swing with lead first. Based on like triggers, you don't swing lead first. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, they're just gonna end me off with Luffy next turn. Okay, yeah, fair enough, actually. Fair enough. Okay. Yeah, I mean, Luffy ain't got no counters, so okay. Yeah, Luffy ain't got no counters, so what I can do 3, 4. They're gonna hit me a bunch of times actually, right? So Luffy, I mean, Luffy's gonna hit me a bunch here. Yeah, I pretty much like I can attach 5. I can attach 5. I'm not gonna be drawing cards, so I can attach 5 here, and that dies. Beautiful. And I can do this, and then that's the best I can do. Counter out of 1 attack. I can't even do 2 attacks. It sucks. Yeah. They play that smart. They play that smart. Oh, wait. No Luffy? Wait, is there like a requirement that I'm missing on that? Is there like actually a requirement that I'm missing on that? What? Why wouldn't you just play this? Yeah, why actually would you not just play that and just like end it? I guess like if you're thinking, no, you take an extra turn after that and everything too. I don't know. All right. Okay. I mean, yeah, trash. I'm gonna bottom both of these. Yeah, deploy. What do I want to draw into? It's gonna have to be this. So if I can draw into these, maybe just the prone, if it's gonna be a 1K, and I'll draw into that. After countering, and then what I'm gonna do is I have to bottom both of these. Right, let's just go attack. Right, attack. Okay, that's the best I got. That's the best I got. And that's the crazy thing. I can't stop the Luffy, right? Like my opponent's just doing like really random things. Like there's something here that I'm not reading the room or whatever. Like there's something about this that I'm not understanding, but like you should just be able to, I don't know. Yeah, you just play the Luffy out, right? Bottom of it, then after this turn, you start another one, right? Why didn't you attack first? I'm so confused. Like, I think my opponent, like, it doesn't know what they're doing. I'm actually so confused as to what's going on right now. Like, I shouldn't win this, right? Like, am I confused or like, oh no, sorry, that wasn't even their second turn. Okay, no, I should win. Sorry, I should lose this. Okay, good. The UI was confusing me. Okay, yeah, I lose this game now. All right. That's what I care about. I lose this game now. All right. Good to know. Yeah, this should have happened last turn. This should have happened last turn. All right, GG's. It was a close one. I think our opponent could have won this a little bit sooner, but all right, GG's. Blue versus blue. They choose to go first. I think this is gonna be, we're going second. I'm gonna mulligan this actually. I was gonna say, I think this is gonna be a matchup of gravity blades. But let's see where it ends up. There goes one of my gravity blades. Okay, so they're gonna, oh lordy lord. Yeah, they're gonna go in for a little Doffy abilities. All right, love it. Blind Doffy taking the hit. We are going to trash, not take the hit. That's the plan, right? We're gonna, I don't think we're gonna shuffle that away, honestly. We are just gonna use all Dawn. Going for a 9K. That's it. Just going for a 9K. Love it. And the turn. Let's see what happens here. Coming in for the attack, we are going to, it's interesting that they're not going for it. They have Jinbei. Might be a Jinbei play. Oh, okay. Very simple. Very simple. We're going to do this then. You can shuffle your hand out. All right, so we'll do that. And then we'll attack in. Okay, nice. Getting rid of some cards, which is very good for us, right? When they're getting low, like if they're getting rid of a Perona, they might have another Perona, to be fair, but they're just not setting themselves up right now. Which is good for us here. We can't counter out of anything, which is unfortunate, so we might just end up taking 2 hits. I mean, not even might. We are going to end up taking 2 hits here. Yeah, we're going to have to just spend a turn bottom decking here. Yeah, just gonna have to spend a turn bottom decking here. Cheat something out. So this is a crazy board. This is actually like a crazy board. So we're gonna have to get down real low in terms of life before we're doing anything, by the looks of it. And I think the goal here is just to pull cards out of their hand. Like I'm gonna have to bottom deck. Let's see. So they're gonna play another Doflamingo. That's fine. So it's gonna have to be bottom decking both of these. Actually, no, it's gonna bottom deck both of these, and then I can attack into the Doflamingo, right? So resolve, no trigger. At least we can get some blockers here. Let's see what we can get out of this. Take this as a searchable 2K. And then what we're supposed to do is go bottom, bottom. Attack into this. Right? And then putting attacks into this. Just pull all the cards out. Pull all your cards out. Yeah, perfect. So empty-handed. They're kind of just top decking, relatively speaking. They're just working with, you know, they obviously had to rearrange off this Doffy, but this is kind of the pressure. This is kind of the type of pressure I need. And at this point, counter out of like 1 attack, hoping for it to be 2, probably not. And then next turn, I'm really hoping to just, yeah, that's fine. Pudding can die. Next turn, I'm hoping to just Emporio as well as Doflamingo and take it from there. Probably Doflamingo first. To see if I can, depends on how we counter out and what we draw. Like I don't really want to be like bouncing anything to that. Nothing on their board interests me in terms of bounce. Like I don't really want to bounce this Jinbei, you know what I mean? It's kind of just like giving them free dawn depending on how they draw out, but yeah, sure. It's good though. We're kind of starving them of resources. Obviously we're gonna be giving that back to them. Oh, they don't. I think I want to counter out of this, actually. Yeah, you know what? If they're going to do all this, if they're going to do all that, then I will just counter out of it. So I think what I'll do... we'll deploy. Start by placing cards on top. We will do this. We'll draw that. Then draw this, probably draw that as well. And then we can draw into that. Then what we do is 1, 2. Attack into the Jinbei. Right, max you have is a 2K. Then we do this, we deploy this. That's it. That's the turn. And now we have a lot more countering out ability right now. To start kind of setting ourselves up a little bit. So let's see what happens. Okay. Okay. And then if we need to, we can Monkey D Luffy to really like pressure. But let's see. Let's see. We'll just counter with that. I guess I should have countered out with like the Bond Clay or whatever, but it's fine. Honestly, just trash it all. Like, just trash it all. I'll just play Luffy, no effect. Empty my hand out. They'll go like bottom here. Yeah. Attacking to this. Nice. In that case, we will deploy this. We will attack 7. Probably should have attacked 6 first, but probably should just attack 6 first, but nice. We kept this in hand because it's a counter. We can just get rid of it. Just start drawing. I think I might do here. So they're at 3 now. It's getting a little bit more iffy for them. Yep. They're just gonna go blind on it. Oh, they're not. Okay, no, they are. Okay. Yeah, Emporio can die. That's fine. We will definitely attack into this. Sure. That is perfectly fine here. So we will go... We don't need to do too much, actually. To be fair, I could attach 5 Dawn and attack into this. And just do that. Which I might. 5. Attach 5 Dawn, attack into this. Right, and then what we do is we attack into this to pull out 1 card. Yep, nice, and then we will deploy this. That's it, right? It's a bit of a grind. It's a bit of a grind. They're having to use a bunch of their removal to get rid of our stuff, which is okay. Thankfully, we're able to continuously have good threats here. We are drawing relatively well, I will say. Another Emporio would be insane, but they bottom decked 1, killed another. So they're going to rearrange. They're going to use their ability to cheat something out here. Place it on top, though, right now, so... Holy, I mean, right now they could go 3 Dawn, push something out with like a Weevil, draw a card, Jinbei, like it could, like this board could look real different right now. It can look real different right now. Yeah, well, there's the start of it. Yeah, resolve, you can kill that. Nice. What I will do here is I'll go 7 to this, 7 to 5. Right? Then what we do, 5 to 5. Right? Right, and then we attack Buggy. Nice. Then we pull this out and then end the turn. Right, so they're just finding cards that clearly are encounters, which is great. That's the type of kind of play that I think can work there. I think that's the way to do it, especially because they're just real desperate here. They're making some real desperate moves. Like they let go of like that Perona early to like a Gum Rain. I don't know, but yo, Ivankov is hot stuff. It really is. It's juicy stuff. Ivankov is juicy stuff. All right, opponent, make it happen. Make it happen. So they can potentially deal 2 damage. Like this deck doesn't play anything with Rush. I'm not like if they somehow get like I'm 90% sure I can block out of like Rush Usopp, right? Like if that's the spice you're playing with, I can stop Rush Usopp. They probably attach at least 1 Dawn Draco Mihawk. Right? Like draw 2, discard 2 type of thing. Yep. I can counter out of this. Oh, Lord. Right. I forgot that these were options. I thought they were playing like a low to the ground, like Wimmy Bear list. But yeah, Draco, Mihawk, and Kaido. Okay. Okay. Yeah. See, they're just literally whiffing so hard. they're just whiffing right now. I'm surprised. Well, actually, I shouldn't be surprised that they dropped these. These aren't counted. These are honestly probably what came out of their life. That's kind of what's funny. These are probably what came out of their life. But I'm coming at you with some stuff. Yep. So that's going. That's fine. They return Flamingo. Yep, as a blocker. That makes sense. Let's see what happens. I'm going to try and leave some Dawn off for this Buggy too, because I mean, obviously they're trying to get rid of stuff that doesn't counter out. Flamingo's a 1k counter. Yeah, so that's fine. I mean, Flamingo is not even there as a counter. Yeah. I'm just trying to reduce the amount of things I can hit them with. So the problem is right now, though, is they need to counter out of 2 attacks. Not counter out, they need to get out of 2 attacks. So, like, it's just 5 and 5, right? I don't even know. Like, oh, okay. I guess they just left. Okay, they realized, yeah, because you can block one, you probably you can't counter out of the other. Like, I don't know. Anyway, GG's. Ivankov honestly still putting in some work in 07. No additions, but we're just going into these 07 games raw. It felt pretty good. It felt pretty good. I really like this list, you know, just kind of searching for 2Ks, all in on the Ivankov. Pretty good. You have a lot of options too. And so sorry to that Nami player. I had to sauce a little bit in the beginning, but GG's.